Welcome to CTR TV's report on crumbling foundations. I'm Christy Olds. Today we're talking about concrete disclosure and advisory forms, what they are, what they say, and why they're important, also who should use them. To explain all of that, we have CTR Associate Counsel Kristen Hasney here with us. And Kristen, let's start off with an overview of what's in these forms.
Sure. So we have a combined concrete advisory and disclosure for buyers and sellers. That's for use during the property transaction. We also have a separate foundation advisory for sellers and a separate foundation advisory for buyers. That's for each one of those clients individually. It alerts them to the topic and gets them started on conversations about concrete foundations.
These aren't required for a real estate transaction. They are optional. So why should somebody sign this? Why should they use it?
You're right. They are optional. They're not required state disclosures, and they don't replace any state disclosures. We are encouraging everybody takes a look at this and considers using these because it's a great way to really get the topic out there, get people talking about it. It allows for consumers to find the right resources to get more information if they're choosing to do that. We direct them to the Department of Consumer Protection website for more information. That website also has information about licensed professionals that can help them investigate concrete foundations if they choose to do so. But we really do recommend that everybody takes a look at this form to see if they can use it and if it would be helpful for them.
And you're recommending everybody because right now this problem of crumbling foundations is pretty much confined to one part of the state. However, the state, DCP, nobody really knows how far it could reach.
That's true. The Department of Consumer Protection has said that they're not sure where the extent of this damage is occurring. So at this point, we're making this form widely available for everyone to use because that way everybody can talk about this and everyone can take a look at the foundation if they want to and look further with the licensed professional or just get more information. But that way they have the information and they can make their informed decision.
Not only location, but age of home is also a factor. It's so far impacting just a certain age of home, but again, nobody really knows if that's going to expand as well.
That's right. The information from the Department of Consumer Protection originally stated that it was 1980s, 1990s, 2000s. Those were the decades when the homes were built that were being affected. However, more information is coming in that it's not necessarily confined to those particular decades. So as the Department of Consumer Protection looks further into this and they provide more information to the general public, then people will have a better understanding, an idea of how far this problem really goes.
So the recommendation really is that it would be good to include in really any transaction.
Absolutely. We encourage everyone to take a look at this, no matter what their transaction consists of.
Okay. Where can people find these forms?
These forms are available, they're widely available through our website, through our forms databases available to our members. They're open to everybody because we want to make sure that this topic is discussed and people have the access to information that they need.
And like you said, this is a good way to get that conversation started between a buyer and seller and their agent.
Absolutely. Yeah, this is a great starting point.
Okay. Important?
Very important. Concrete foundations can be a very heavy topic, a very expensive fix if there's a problem. So we're encouraging everybody to get as much information as they can, to look into it as much as they want to, but definitely it comes down to having that informed informational consent and choice about whether or not they want to look more into the concrete foundation or not.
Kristen, thank you for clarifying and explaining. Again, these are the concrete disclosure and advisory forms. Very informative, and like you said, it's recommended for really any real estate transaction right now in the state. I'm Christy Olds for CTR TV.